Hey, Sergeant Homesteader here. So I wanted to show you, come on in here. We took our squash out of the garden this week. So we got a lot of spaghetti squash and we got a lot of butternut squash. Now, the reason that we took it out and put it in these bins is because our basement stays a little bit cooler. We have a walkout patio. So we've saved it down here because of the cool air next to the patio door. We've actually had it survive the entire winter long, and we live in a place where winter is like 9 months out of a year. So there's some other things that we can do too. So the spaghetti squash, I typically just crack open. They have a very thick shell, and then you scoop out the seeds. I always save my seeds. I always save everything to give to my chickens outside or my turkeys. But I always cook those fresh or leave them down here to stay cool. With the butternut squash, what you can do is you can cut these babies in half, scoop out the seeds, you can put them in a Ziploc bag and stick them in the freezer. Once you take them out of the freezer, it's just like the squash is soft again. So you can actually scoop it out and you can make it into like almost like a mashed potato, or you can add brown sugar and cinnamon to it if you want to. I've made like pumpkin pies out of these butternut squash and then stick the pumpkin pie in the freezer. Super delicious. We'll probably have a couple of episodes making pies. But one of my other favorite things to do is just to peel this baby up and can it. So being that we're fall and we're in our harvest season, I've got lots of things that are going on right now, and I can't and don't have the time to can this guy right now. But I know, and I can rest assured, that it's going to be just fine sitting right here next to my patio door and staying cool. So these are things that we have and options that we have to eat again throughout our winter. And then again, it gives us food in case that stores should close. So I also want to show you my little pantry that I've got here. Some things that you can keep on the shelf. Honey, it's going to sweeten up things for you. We've got some dried bananas. We've got dehydrated grapes. We've got grapes are here. We've got tomatoes. I've waxed some cheese. You got some vitamins. We've got canned meat. These soup packages right here are absolutely brilliant. They stay on the shelf forever. I got a whole bunch of these seasoning packets because guess what? I made some rice. And in the rice, you put the seasoning packets inside the rice. You stick it in these vacuum sealed bags. 4 servings right there for my family. We'll show you how to do that later. We got bouillon. Bouillon lasts a long time on the shelf. Canned vegetables. Beans are always a good thing. A big thing of peanut butter. We've got creamed soups and different kinds of soups in a can. We'll also add those to our rice. So we've got noodles. This meat right here, it's on the shelf, doesn't need to be refrigerated. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find things that we can either vacuum seal, preserve for a long period of time, or don't need to refrigerate, just in case we don't have power. Ramen noodles are always good to have. Here we took oatmeal, we added dried blueberries to it, we added some dry milk to it. This is going to be a great breakfast. This is 4 servings right here for my family. It's just add water. We got some hot sauce because we want to flavor food. Ramen noodles is always great. And then you have some liquors. It's always an option to be able to trade. If I need to trade for some other goods, I can do that. The other thing that we have here is we like to go hunting. We have birds. Oh my gosh, I can't reach it right now. But we dry up some meats. So we can dry up and make jerky out of hamburger. You can make jerky out of venison. You can make jerky out of beef roast. I had some turkey. I had a turkey that started wilting on me and we had to butcher it. I dried it and made jerky out of her. And we have it vacuum sealed up in that container. So we'll go through all these things. Please let me know if you have any questions about stuff we want to go through. Again, the stuff that I have on my shelf is approximately 260 some servings. That would last my family 61 days. And it cost me about, the honey's more expensive, it cost me about $200. So for 61 days worth of survival, 200 bucks. Not bad.